Hello friend, in this lecture we will discuss on the block level element in HTML. So friend, let's start. The block level element defines some structural content block. Basically here we will have some structural content block inside which we will write our code. For example, we will be having the heading element, right? And in that heading element we will be having the opening heading tag and also the closing heading tag. And in between this opening heading tag and the closing heading tag, we will write some content which will be displayed as the heading. So this is an example of a block level element. One more important thing about block level element is a block level element generally introduces line break, which is clearly visible in the browser. For example, if our HTML code is having two block level elements in the same line of our code, that does not mean that both these elements will also be displayed in the same line in the browser. However, it will be rendered or displayed in the browser in two separate lines. The first block level element will be displayed in the first line, followed by the next block level element in the next line. A block level element always starts on from a new line and it takes up the full width available. That is, it will start from the extreme left and it will go to the extreme right. That is, it stretches from the extreme left and goes to the extreme right of the browser screen. And whatever we write inside our block level element, that will be capturing the entire line, means it will stretch from left of the screen and it will go to the extreme right of the screen. Now let me quickly show you a few examples of the block level element. Here are the list of some of the block level element which we will use throughout this course. Few of these examples are, for example, the heading tag or the heading element, then the paragraph element, table element. All these are an example of the block level element. For your better understanding, let me quickly show you a sample code snippet for a block level element. Now in the sample code, if you notice here, we have three block level element. In this line, just inside this opening body tag and the closing body tag, here we have the h1 element, inside which I have written hello all, my name is Paul. Then just as soon as this block level element, first block level element closes, I have started with another block level element, that is the same h1 block level element, inside which I have written I am your trainer for HTML5. Now in this code snippet, both this block level element are put in the same line. Again, I have one more block level element called the paragraph element, which is just after the second block level element, and there I have written I will make you an expert in HTML5. And one more thing to notice here, in my first block level element, I have set the style attribute, that is style property with a background color as red. And in my last block level element, that is the paragraph block level element, I have set the style as background color equal to yellow. So when this code gets rendered in the browser, we can see the output as shown here. Now the important thing here to notice is, though I have written both this block level element h1 in the same line of our code, that doesn't mean both this block level element will be rendered in the same line when displayed in the browser. Means it will be rendered as a two separate line in a browser, as because block level element always starts on a new line. For that reason, the second block level element, which is immediately after this first block level element, will also starts from a new line. Also, as I have set the style attribute as a background color equal to red for my block level element, this entire line is highlighted with a red color, which means that the block level element occupies the entire line. That is, it starts from the extreme left of the browser screen and goes to the extreme right of our browser screen. Likewise, for our paragraph element, also we have highlighted with a yellow color. For that reason, that entire line is highlighted in yellow color. A few important conclusions from this example is, the block level element will always start from a new line, as we have seen here that second block level element, it started from a new line. And the second important point to remember is, the block level element always starts from the extreme left and goes to the extreme right of our screen. And because of that reason, the first h1 block is having the background color as red, stretching from extreme left to the extreme right. So this is something about the block level element in HTML. Thank you for watching.